Hi, I'm Ansel Goff, co-author of Noni Millionaires. Noni Millionaires has now become a top-selling book within its industry on sites like Amazon.com and Barnes & Noble. It's even recently been translated into Russian. If you haven't had the chance to read our top-selling book before, I have some exciting news to announce. For the first time ever, we've made a digital version of the book for all Noni business owners, and we're making it available to everyone, free of charge. However, we're only releasing 20,000 free digital copies. Once that number is reached, the book will no longer be available for download. We want 20,000 people to have the opportunity to put our extensively researched material to the test. Noni Millionaires is based on hundreds of hours of interviews with successful Noni business people who have generated a minimum of $1 million or more within their Noni business. We profiled, analyzed and interviewed some of the top Noni millionaires and some of the new Noni millionaires to find their strategies. We found 7 key strategies they all have in common. Noni Millionaires book isn't another system to follow. Like a researcher, we based the book on statistical information, not on opinion. In other words, it's based on the cold truth, what works and what doesn't. We also profiled, with their permission, some of those who gave up on their Noni business. You'll see in vivid contrast the truth, not hype, what you should and shouldn't do. This is the only product of its kind that provides such an insight and education for the would-be Noni millionaire. Noni Millionaires has been touted by the Noni business elite as one of the best books for building your business. Floyd Holman says, "I promise you, implement the teachings taught in this book and you'll be well on your way to becoming a Noni millionaire yourself." John Bentley said, "Most how to get rich books are based on what might work. This book is loaded with information on what will work." Bert Jensen said, "Even if you don't become a millionaire using these techniques, this book is a blueprint on how to become successful with your T&I business." Ken Rolfness says, "The philosophy in this book is brilliantly simple. The authors crunched the numbers and provided the strategies needed to become successful. This critical research isn't something you'll hear in a meeting or on a stage. Read it and download it into your brain." And finally, Trudy Crow said, "I've never read a better book than Noni Millionaires for information on how to succeed." Thank you for all the time and hard work you all put into gathering vital information for our benefit. You can now scroll to the bottom of the screen and download your copy of Noni Millionaires before the 20,000 download limit is reached. Just enter your name and email address for instant access to the book.